guys, it is Saturday, December 16th, and today is the morning of my half marathon. So if you've been following along, you know the drill about that. So I think I'm gonna do it, guys. I don't know. I'm pretty sleep deprived, to be honest, and I'm not feeling my best. You know when you go to the doctor to get checked out for something like an injury or whatever, and then you somehow pick up some bug? Like, you're always perfectly healthy, but then the time you go to the doctor or the hospital, you pick something up. I have a slight little bug going on, so maybe it'll work itself out if I run. I don't know. Hopefully. Because it's not fun. I am coughing a lot. My throat is a bit sore, and I am sneezing. So, and my voice sounds kind of funny, I think. And my hip is still bothering me, but hopefully I'll be okay. The pants I'm going to be running in, there are these compression running types of pants, so I'm hoping that pressure on my hip will help, so we'll see. So it's about 6 a.m., so I'm ready to go. I just have to put my bib, racing bib, on my other shirt, so I'll show you guys the outfit I have on in just a minute for running. But I have a long sleeve that is the actual racing, or it's early, guys. Let's try that again. It is the shirt that you get when you sign up for the race. So anyway, I'll show that to you guys in a little while as well. So yeah, 6 a.m. We're going to be leaving here around 6:30. I want to be there by 7. We should be running by 7:30. So I am just drinking more water. So I already drank all the water in my reusable water bottle, the Pogo ones that I always have. But we picked up some water at the grocery store last night just so I could just stay really hydrated, since that's important to me, and I will go through a lot of these. And I made some coffee in the hotel room, so I am on my second cup of this, so I'm trying to get caffeinated, since I didn't sleep last night, you guys. I couldn't sleep. Long story, but just couldn't sleep. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I do intermittent fasting, but when I do a run, I will sometimes eat later on into the evening. Just so I feel that I have enough carbs in my system so I can be successful for the run. And so I'm not strict on that. Just like if I go over my calories, it's really not a big deal at all, because I'm going to need them for the run. Because 13.1 miles is a long way, and you definitely burn a lot of calories, so I need to have that store available so it doesn't burn my fat, which I don't mind, but I don't want to hit a wall when I'm on my race. And I'm eating early this morning, so honestly for me it's a little bit of a struggle to eat this early, because I am never hungry first thing in the morning. So anyone who knows me really well knows that it's just hard for me to eat in the morning. I don't have an appetite yet, and I don't like breakfast food that much. Sorry, not sorry. I have some cashews here. These are not the ones I normally would get. Again, the store didn't have them. I usually like my cashews raw. I'm glad they're unsalted, because I don't want to get extra sodium on my food. But there's a lot of oils in it because they're roasted. So I'm eating some of these for protein and making sure I have iron, and there's a lot of potassium in these too. I have a Lara bar. This is the cookie dough one. This is excuse me, one of my favorites. See, I still have that coffee, guys. So I'm gonna have that, but I might have that a little later. It's a bit later, but all right. I am hoping excuse me, all goes well. See, that cough is still there, guys. With this run in the morning, and I can get more energized, and I hope it goes well. So fingers crossed you guys will be seeing some footage of the run, or seeing me cross the finish line, and chat about it afterward, but I'll share my experience with you guys regardless of what happens. And I will probably, to be honest, crash afterward and sleep. So there may not be too much of the vlog after the run. So, alright, I'm gonna eat. Alright, talk to you guys soon.
Janine Jenkins, Christy Lerma.
And that's the one and only clip you guys will see me running the race. So, let me tell you what happened. I started off the run ready to go. I did feel pretty energetic. You know, when you, right before the race starts, you might feel the adrenaline rush. Well, that definitely kicked in. But then I also kind of realized, I don't feel good still. Whatever, let's see what happens. So, my first mile was a little bit slower than my normal pace, so probably about a minute slower. I wanted to try to take it easy and kind of see where I was going to be at, but I kept speeding up and getting back to around where I predicted I would have been had I not been sick and injured and all that. But I still ended up going a little faster, and I felt really good. And then I realized that I was going to PR by about 15 minutes, and that was really exciting. And I was so excited and so proud of myself, and I felt pretty good. But then the problems started happening around somewhere between mile 8 and 9. At some point, a lady accidentally gave me a flat tire, and when she did that, it triggered my hip, and it hurt pretty bad. I tried to stop for a minute, walk a little bit, and then I tried to run till mile 9, and I did, but I was so slow, I could barely do it. And I just realized this pain is not worth it, and I shouldn't have to torture myself. Obviously, I'm not going to PR, and then I saw the pacers go in front of me, and there's no way I was going to be able to catch up to them at all. And that was kind of a little discouraging, to be honest, because I was set to PR, and I was ahead of the pacers for this particular time, and that wasn't working anymore. So I chose to walk to mile 10, and then at mile 10 I tried to run a little bit. My hip still wasn't having it, so I knew I had to walk. So I walked to mile 11, and somewhere between 11 and 12 the medics came by and wanted to see if I was okay because I was limping. My hip was really bothering me, and I was sneezing and coughing, and I was just miserable. My throat hurt so bad. I just couldn't wait for the run to be over. I told them I'd be okay. You know, I'm determined to finish. Even if it means I'm walking across the finish line, I'm going to finish. They caught up with me again somewhere between mile 12 and 13, and they insisted on spraying my hip with this spray. I have no idea what it was, but I was in a lot of pain, and it ended up helping to numb my hip a bit. And so I was okay. It seemed to help. So I ended up crossing the finish line almost an hour slower than my worst ever time, but I still finished the race. And yeah, you don't see me looking extremely triumphant and happy. I'm kind of giving my partner, who was videotaping me, the look like, I'm done, let's go, I want to go home. So I did get a finisher medal. I don't sign up for races just to get one of these. Some races do provide them, some don't. The first ever half marathon I ran did not give one of these, but the last couple I've done, like the Malibu one I've done, it gave it. And then this is the one I got for the holiday half in San Diego. That's cool. You know, I never even put it on. I just kind of grabbed it and I put it in my bag, and it never saw the light of day again until I realized, oh yeah, I should see what it looks like. So definitely it wasn't the best race, and I felt like I didn't enjoy the experience as much as I could have just from being sick and being in pain. And so it was really crowded, so my partner had parked kind of, you know, a couple miles away and took a lift over. So we took a lift back to the car, took the car back to the hotel, grabbed our stuff, and then we started to go home. And I wanted to go to the doctor because I just felt really sick, and I kind of felt like this was more than a cold at this point, or whatever it was turning into bronchitis, and I could just feel it. I've had bronchitis several times before in my life, and I could just feel a shift into it getting worse. And for whatever reason, whenever I have a cold, without fail, it almost always turns into bronchitis. So we went to an urgent care center along the way in San Diego, and their wait time was 2.5 hours. So I said, no way, let's go home and go somewhere there where there's less people. So we went to the doctor, and we had to wait about 1.5 hours to be seen, which was better than 2.5 hours. And yep, I have bronchitis. So, but the good thing is I caught it really early, right when I felt like a shift in my body happening. So we got antibiotics, so it's now the day after the race, in case you didn't figure that out yet. So I took my antibiotics starting yesterday, so I have to take them for 5 days total. So I won't be contagious anymore after a couple days, and so I should be fine to still go see family. But anyway, the race wasn't the best for me, and it definitely provided a lot of learnings for myself on a lot of different things. So I'll talk more about that in another video. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I did do it, and I ran for probably about 8.5 miles of it, and then I had to stop and walk with little spurts of running here and there, but I had to stop. Anyway, that's how it went, and I'm going to wrap things up here. And so I can edit this and post it for you guys, for the few of you who are curious on how my run went. Anyway, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like this type of content. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss a future video from me, and subscribe so we can hang out more together. Alright guys, take care. Bye!